Hello, it's Percy here again. I bet you can't guess what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to do some baking. I really like baking, but I can't be bothered with all that stuff. I just stick the stuff I like into a bowl and you give it a good stir. You've got to mix it well, it's really important. And you've got to add some of this stuff as well and give it a good stir. And oh, that wasn't meant to happen, was it? I don't think that was supposed to happen like that, was it? Yeah. Sometimes things don't quite work out how you like. I think I better try and clear up a little bit. While I do, have a look at this.
Have you ever thought what the world would be like if there were no directions?
Directions? Gee, no.
As you can see, Goofy, everybody needs directions sometimes. And if we don't know how to follow directions, things can get mighty confused. Well, Goofy, do you think you learned how to follow directions a little better?
Oh, you betcha.
Good. Maybe you could give us a few directions about directions.
Oh, I hope I don't go repeating myself.
That's all right. Repetition helps us remember.
Okay, here goes. We can find directions everywhere. At home, at school, in the street, when we're playing, or working. Some directions use pictures, and some are spoken, while others are written down. It's easier to remember spoken directions if we follow these few simple steps. Listen real carefully and don't daydream. Try to concentrate. Don't let things go in one ear and out the other. But do look the speaker right in the eye. Write the directions down and repeat them to yourself. And most of all, try to improve your memory and make it work for you.
Sounds like your memory is working just fine.
Wait, I'm not finished yet. Let's see. When the directions are written, repeat them out loud. Read them slowly and carefully. And if you don't understand them, ask questions.
Goofy, that's amazing. You must have really been listening.
Like the fellow says, I'm all ears.
Well, I thought that was jolly useful. I think I've learned something from what I've just watched. So, I've got a recipe and I'm going to follow exactly what it says. Now, I have got all the bits ready because I thought that would just save a little bit of time. But it's important that we read it and make sure that we do exactly what it says. So, well, let's try again, shall we? So first of all, I've got my bowl and my spoon and it says cream, sugar and butter until pale and fluffy. So there's my sugar, and put that in like that. And there's my butter, and put that in like that. And we'll start to mix it all together. Pretty good, doesn't it? Fold flour slowly until combined to smooth consistency. Oh, add eggs one at a time. So let's add my eggs. Actually, we'll whisk those up first. So I'll just get there you go, 3 eggs. Mix a bit at a time. There we go. And then add the flour until smooth. Get nicely now. Now, need to add the coconut. Of course you could use whatever flavour you like, but I really like coconut. What's your favourite flavour? Well, I think that's all mixed nicely now, so all I've got to do is put it in some little cupcake holders and pop it in the oven. So I'm going to do that right now. See you soon. That's more like it, isn't it? Look at those. I'm so pleased. They're a bit warm now, so I can't eat them just yet, but I'm really looking forward to tucking in. It's so important, isn't it, that we do things the right way. If only I'd got the recipe right from the beginning instead of thinking I knew what to do. Oh well, there you go. But that's a bit like life, isn't it? You know, a wise person doesn't just do their own thing. They do what is right, not what they think is right. We need to be guided. We need to look for guidance for all sorts of things, not just baking cakes. A wise person gets guidance from the right places. And that's so important because the Bible, well, that's a great guidebook on how we should live our lives. You know, in Psalm 119, that's in the old part of the Bible, we read, "Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path." Well, we all know a light shines, doesn't it, and shows clearly what otherwise we might trip over. And so the Bible teaches us that. And then Jesus said in the New Testament, it's in John's Gospel, he says, "For I have given you an example that you should do just as I have done." And you know what? When we look at the way Jesus lived, it was always the right way. He always did the right thing, said the right things, helped the right people. He was just a great example of how we live. And we're taught all about it in the Bible. So I hope that you won't make the same mistakes as I did with my first lot of trying to cook. No, I hope that you get it right. God's word will help you. But so will some of those people around you, your parents, teachers, people that are a bit older. But you have to think, you have to check to make sure that it really is the right thing. That's what being wise is all about. Well, that's it from me. I hope you have a lovely time. I think you've all got your holidays soon, haven't you? You take care now. God bless. Bye.